Most of us are actually seeing that sunrise this morning because we really only have patchy low clouds really just hanging out on the east side of the bay. They have pushed in a little bit inland around Highway 101 near Prunedale, at least that location, but that's about it. Most of us, as I just mentioned, waking up to those clear skies across the Central Coast. Now, our warm-up will gradually start today, but we really won't feel that impact until tomorrow. And that is because that trough has moved off to the east. We've set up kind of this zonal flow, but it is warmer than the air mass we were seeing yesterday. So our temperatures will be bumping up a bit today, nearing pretty average temperatures for this time of year. But as we start to head into tomorrow, look at this. Ridge of high pressure really starts to build into our area. That's going to mean some pretty toasty temperatures for our inland locations. Even around the coast, we're probably going to see more of those 70s out there tomorrow. However, we are going to see those low clouds returning tomorrow morning. They will be slow to break, but we should see mostly sunny conditions by the afternoon. Yes, even around the coast. Now we have more changes on the way though. They have a trough of low pressure that will once again dig down into our area. That's going to increase our winds starting on Thursday, more noticeable Friday and Saturday, and that's going to start our gradual cool down. In fact, by Friday and Saturday, we could actually see temperatures below average for this time of year, and that is what's going to kickstart the official start to summer, a bit on the cool side, and with a few more of those low clouds. So just pretend like we're celebrating summer today into tomorrow. It's going to feel like it out there. Again, patchy low clouds, they'll disappear quickly this morning, leaving us with clear skies across the Central Coast through lunchtime, even into this afternoon. Now, we are going to continue to have that northwesterly flow. We are going to add a little bit more moisture, and because of that, we are going to see those low clouds forming on the south and east side of the bay. They will eventually fill into our valleys through the overnight hours, and tomorrow morning we actually have a better chance to see some fog out there tomorrow morning as well. The reason is because we'll have more moisture in the air, but we'll also have that ridge of high pressure kind of compressing this marine layer a bit, so chances of fog looking a little better as well. Again, we're still going to have some gusty winds, not as strong as yesterday, but they're still going to be gusty at times this afternoon. Because of that, we still have a gale warning that is now in effect until 3 a.m. Northwest winds 15 to 25 knots, gusts up to 40 knots. Of course, hazardous seas for mariners. But again, I always like to mention this because, especially if you're out around the Big Sur coast, you're going to feel those strong winds coming off of the water. Same thing around the south side of the bay with those northwesterly winds. So again, gusty at times, those occasional gusts anywhere between that 25 to 30 mile/hour range. Of course, we're going to see those winds picking up in the Salinas Valley and up and over some of our hills as well, but that is pretty typical for this time of year to get those gusty conditions each afternoon. So how about those temperatures today? Get outside, enjoy maybe some beach time around Santa Cruz. You'll have winds not as gusty in this area, so that's going to keep your temperatures in those low to mid 70s. So beautiful, comfortable beach day for the Santa Cruz area. Take it up to the Santa Cruz Mountains, maybe do some mountain biking. We're going to see those temperatures in those 80s for the San Lorenzo Valley, but mostly upper 70s for the rest of the Santa Cruz Mountains there, and then mid 60s for Davenport. As we head down the coast, again, north side of the bay will be warmer in those low to mid 70s with mid 60s, so warming up on the east side of the bay today for Marina and Cashville. 70 for Salinas, 83 in Hollister. We'll be in those low to mid 80s for the Santa Clara Valley. Gilroy a little bit warmer at 87. Monterey Peninsula today, you'll be in those low to mid 60s, so again, warmer, especially compared to yesterday. Still going to be dealing with those northwesterly winds coming off the water. Salinas Valley, most of the valley will be in those 70s with low 80s for King City and 90s for our interior locations. Pinnacles, Parkfield, Bradley, San Antonio Valley, going to be a warm one for you again today. Upper 70s for the Big Sur coast with mid 70s in Carmel Valley.